Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Today we are picking up more or less where we left off last time. If you guys will recall, we managed to battle on Alpha Pokemon, and then we came back and there was reports of a rampaging noble Pokemon, Cleaver, which is an encounter that we saw in the trailers for the game. And we met the two leaders of the different clans that are native to the region. So obviously the Galaxy team are transplants. They've come to this region for the purpose of doing exploration and things. But the Diamond clan and the Pearl clan are natives, at least as far as I am recollecting. So they apparently the Pearl clan reveres Cleaver, noble Cleaver, and will not act against him. And the Diamond clan cannot act against him because he is a noble of the Pearl clan, and it would start a war if they took a stand. So us being neutral members here have been tasked with dealing with it, and me being the only person on this team of any competence has been thus tasked. So, done a little bit of work since last episode. Let's look at the team real quick. Ooh, I gotta change... I'll change that name later. I thought of a different name. It's similar, but different. But let's look at the team anyway. So we've got Boot, level 21. Quilava, same Pokemon we've been using for basically everything. And then we've got Aberforth, the Stantler. We came across some Stantlers up on Deer Track Heights, I want to say, which is where we battled the Alpha Pokemon last episode. And Stantler was one of the Pokemon on my team. I explained that I wanted to use the regional evolution of Stantler. So, went back, caught a handful of them, managed to get one that was a Brave Nature, which seemed to be what people were recommending. Raises attack and lowers speed. The speed on these guys are not great anyway, and it's kind of a mixed attacker, but most of its more powerful moves are physical, so it seemed like a good bet. So we're going to be going that direction, and so we've got a Brave Stantler, and then I was doing a bunch of catching of Eevees. They're pretty rare out on the Obsidian Fieldlands. Horseshoe something... We can check the map in a minute, but managed to find a modest Eevee, Horseshoe Plains, there it is, and I was hoping to get a calm one, have a more defensive Pokemon, but Modest also worked, and I was sick of hunting Eevees because they were so rare, and so running back and resetting spawns or running around and respinning, it was a pain. So I found a Modest one and figured that's the way we'll go. I decided, I was kind of going back and forth on which fairy type I wanted to use. I had originally put down Togekiss, which I love Togekiss, but I've used Togekiss a ton. I really like Sylveon. I've used it in Pokemon Showdown a number of times, but I don't think I've ever actually raised one. And so I was like, you know what? Eevees are available. Togekiss is going to require an annoying happiness evolution anyway, probably. So might as well go Eevee. Raise myself a Sylveon. Obviously not a dual type, but I think Sylveon is cool enough that we'll let it slide. So yeah, we've got 3 team members. I decided. So I originally named her Sylvie after the character in the Loki variant in the MCU show Loki, the female Loki variant of that show. But I've been reading the Stormlight Archives, which is a fantasy series by Brandon Sanderson, and I want to name... I forget the full... I don't know how to spell the full name, but I'm going to, instead of naming her Sylvie, I'm just going to name her Syl, because one of the main characters in that book has a little fairy, basically, type thing, little companion, kind of like Navi. Link has Navi, but it's a little... a fairy, and she often represents as a little ribbon of light. And I was like, oh, ribbons! Sylveons are covered in ribbons. All right, so we're gonna name her Syl. So that's what we're gonna be going with there. So those are we've got 2 permanent team members now on the team. Did that in between just because I had access to them. I was like, okay, I should probably gather the team members I want that I've got access to before we go do a whole lot more. So with that said, let's jump in here. We have to talk to Captain Silene, I want to say your name is, Captain? Hopefully... Lamington. Ah, good. You're already here. Professor Lamington, the brief... Professor Lamington, the briefing, if you please. I don't know. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Tortimer, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state. But as you're aware, by now, Cleaver is mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of the battle once they're riled.
I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it?
I do not. I have absolutely no faith in my ability. Well, you've no choice in the matter. That's what I figured. I might as well be honest, because I have no faith in my ability to manage this.
Well, you've no choice in the matter. Let's go over the details you need to know. You have a mission to carry out. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh.
And we learned last time that basically they're worshipping Sinnoh, but what they're really worshipping is Palkia and Dialga separately. They assume they're the same being, but they're worshipping Palkia and Dialga, basically.
Because they said they leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the noble seats.
So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleaver.
Tortimer, we need to speak with you!
Listen, that rift of space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides, the true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time, by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask you, O amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleaver, quell his fury.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point, right?
Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Animan. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleaver situation.
Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team scholar who I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those... No, you guys already did. We were just upstairs. You already asked for our help. And the truth is, we don't have a super problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains has flown into a same type of frenzy as Cleaver. Okay, now there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. Okay, so I gotta take care of Cleaver and then immediately go do another noble?
But there aren't that many capable of standing up to such a powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got.
I haven't even managed Cleaver yet, so I don't know that I am a hope. You might want to let me deal with the one issue before you decide I'm good enough to deal with the other.
You'll find that Cleaver at Grand Train Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleaver, whether you wish him to or not.
Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later.
Okay, so they're not, like, giving me another mission just yet. I gotta deal with Cleaver, and then we'll deal with, whatever else Pokemon they've got going on.
He certainly left quickly once he'd finished talking. I suppose he really values his time.
Adaman and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleaver, you'd best start by visiting his abode.
Well, yeah.
Our new Heights camp could be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Train Arena. And you should stop by the pastures, too. You'll want to choose the best Pokemon to bring.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So we've got a bit of an issue in that I know a lot of this Cleaver fight. Finding yourself unable to pick up materials you come across, satchel always seem full. Sounds like you. It'd be wise to lend me your ear a moment and hear what I have to say. I'm like an infomercial there for a second. Are you gonna... You can carry around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn the trick to packing things in. I can teach you if you'd like. What do you say? Teach me. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, please. Only $100? Sure. They give me like a whole nother row or something. And that's all there is to it. See how much you can fit in by packing things rightly. If you won't be able to carry more things, there's more I could teach you. What do you say? Teach me! Hey man, let's just max out our money. I'm not using money for anything. I went ahead and blew a little bit of cash at the barbershop. There was only like... There was this haircut for for boys, and there was like a buzzed haircut, and then there was like 2 girl haircuts, and so I just left the haircut the same. I'm imagining there's got to be more options that maybe I can unlock as I go along or something. So I'll keep an eye out for that. I meant to look that up, but I totally forgot. But I went ahead and changed my my hair color to white just to stay a little more on brand. Yeah, man, just max out my money here. Let's do it. Yeah, because the satchel size thing, I don't know if we're getting a row per donation here. If he's giving us like literally 1 slot, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm gonna finish this and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, so I blew all my money, and it does seem like it was unlocking 1 single slot at a time, and so we managed to unlock 2 full slots, which I think will be probably plenty. I don't know. We'll see as we go along. I gotta make better use of the item storage, but yeah. Alright, so what were we doing? Alright, we were gonna head out to Cleaver. Before we do that, let's real quick... Oh, well, let's go stop by the pastures. So part of the problem is, I know a lot of the Cleaver battle is like non-Pokemon battling, which is why it's gonna be even more difficult than usual, just because I'm not great at the whole like combat thing, just in general. That's why I play Pokemon and stuff, because actual moving around combat is not going to be great for me. But for the Pokemon battling portion, so Cleaver is a bug rock type evolution of Scyther. Which is all revealed in the trailers and everything. That's not really a spoiler. Cleaver was one of their earliest reveals. So, my fire type, not gonna be a great stand-up, especially if it's a super OP Pokemon. Like, 1 hit and Boot will probably go down. Aberforth and Syl, neither of them really have anything that's gonna be useful. Weasel might be helpful. We should go ahead and evolve these 2 Pokemon. Shinx and Starly have got evolutions. Probably will want to leave Starly behind. I can't remember off the top of my head who I have in the box. I had to box 1 or 2 Pokemon to get Syl and Aberforth out. But we'll do these evolutions. I know I've got a Beautifly in there, which won't be any more helpful than Starly. Well, yeah, because Beautifly is going to be 4 times weak to rock, right? So yeah, that's not going to be helpful. I don't know that I've got anything that's going to be better than what I've got on me, but let's quick check our pastures, and then we'll head out into the wilds and see if we can't learn what we need to learn and do what we need to do to take down this Pokemon. Weasel might be our best bet if Boot goes down. Alright, so I did a bit of catching. So this is an Adamant Eevee that I found while I was doing my catching, and then I've got I did find a Mime Jr., so I caught that. Okay, so this is a Modest. Yeah, Modest Mime Jr. One of the areas I was moving around the Horseshoe Plains, knocking out Pokemon and kind of going around waiting for things to respawn to try and get a decent Eevee. And I managed to come across those guys toward nightfall, I think, at some point. Alright, so up Pokemon that are potentially leveled, we've got Beautifly, which again 4 times weak, and we've got Drifloon, who's not going to be any better than what we've already got. So I think we're probably as good as it's gonna get. Yep. Okay. Well, we're gonna try and make do with what we've got. So great. Let's, I guess, head out to the Deer Track Heights camp, and we'll see what we can make work. Got a cutscene here. Beyond. Okay, so we've got Cynthia's great-great-grandfather. I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I told you to good use. Sure, man. I got bigger things on. I got some super potions here. Oh, okay, that'll probably help. Yeah. One sec, because I can only craft potions right now, although... Okay, so super potions are 100 HP. Yeah, regular potions, I noticed, are 60 HP, so those got a serious boost. And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Alright, man, you do you. Thanks. Heading out to the village, yes. Alright, we're going to go to Obsidian Fieldlands. We're going to go to the Heights Camp. That's where Akira said we should go. Akari? I don't remember what the order of the letters in her name are. Need to switch up your Pokemon by items and so on. Nope. I think we're good. Let me double check. Everybody is to full health. Fantastic. Okay. So, there we go. I was like, where am I going? Man, we got 400 plus steps to take. It'd be nice if we had unlocked that weird deer that we saw last episode. Okay, so we've got the big tree over there, so that's probably where we're headed. Jumping off this cliff maybe isn't our best option. Looks like there's a ramp down this way. We'll use Aberforth here, get him a little bit more experience. Boot being the only Pokemon we were using for a good long while. And I was doing a lot of catching and stuff, and obviously catching and everything gives experience and stuff now these days as well. But, ooh, there's that big Parasect down there. Is that an alpha, or is that just how big Parasect is? Oh, we got a Burmy. Oh, yeah. I wanted those apricorns, but Burmy, fine, sure. Let's tackle it. Good. Please don't do much damage to my Pokemon. I kind of had things to do. Alright, let's quick try to catch this thing. Because why not? Gotta complete our Pokedexes. Come on. Yeah, alright. We've already got one Burmy, but Burmy's actually one of those Pokemon. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's got a gender based evolution, so we actually do need at least two to complete the Pokedex on that, actually. So there we go. It's good that I thought about that just now, because I had not really done so previously. Alright, we're going to ignore most wild encounters here, as we're able, at least. If we see something new that we need, then we'll potentially grab it, and we'll get some resources on our way and things like that. I think I've probably got a pretty good stock. These are not apricorns. These are some sort of berry, maybe citrus. No, those are cherries. Okay. Didn't look much like a cherry berry to me, but I'll allow it. But yeah, so we'll grab some resources as we go. I don't want to damage my Pokemon too much. I do know that I do know that most of this battle isn't, or at least a portion of this battle isn't based on Pokemon, obviously, but don't want to be any more injured than we need to be. Especially since our team is a little bit lacking, because they haven't really been doing much training in that respect. And the Pokemon I have been training aren't necessarily super well suited. Is that a Staraptor? Fun. Alright, we'll just go ahead and evolve our Staravia. Ooh, are you... Starlies are flea types. Are Staravias attack types? Seems like they might be. Alright, well, we'll do this real quick just because I'm not sure where we're going from here. I want to give myself a little room to breathe. Ooh, level 16. Alright, perfect, Lucio. Oh, hang on. Huh. I wonder if it lets me switch through if I have to come here and do this anyway. Alright, let's do Lucio, because I don't think Lucio's going to be overly helpful against Cleaver anyway. And it'll be a little more helpful here. Air Slash. Alright, we've got Thunder Fangs. Let's go for that. There we go. Boom, baby. A little experience will be helpful. Alright. Looking good. So... Yep, obviously not going this way. So do I need... Looks like we're going hear a cry of something. So we gotta go down across that little straight there, and then back up, eventually. Oh, Burmy. Well, I will try to catch this again, just because I don't know. This one's a male. I didn't look at what the other one I caught was, and I don't know what the one I caught previously, last episode, was. So, give us a better chance of having both a male and female for the purposes of Pokedex. We'll go ahead and catch it. Be curious how the Burmy forms work in this, but worry about that a little more. Huh. There's a little exclamation point near that Lumberry. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Not seeing any other Pokemon that I'm super concerned about gathering. This pink thing looks like something I can maybe catch. Or pick up. Not catch. Is that a resource of some kind? Sword Cap. Alright. Kricketune, I'm not concerned with. We'll evolve our Kricketot. That's going to be one of our tasks anyway, probably. Oh, this is a Bidoof Dam or something. Like, what is all that stuff lying there? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, ooh, Alpha Bibarel. Be careful of that. Although swimming doesn't really work, so we might just have to run it to skirt past. Will it tell me? Oh, it's only level 16. Maybe we try it? Let's get Luxio back out here. Alright. The other alphas I've been seeing are like, were in like the 40s and stuff. Ooh, okay. So its attacks are more powerful at the very least. Guess Weasel will maybe be able to do something? Alright, so let's go with Swift. Just gonna see. The last alpha we fought, maybe their moves are more powerful, but their HP is a little not quite. I mean, I don't really want to mess up my actual Pokemon to do this. Let's see, Sill's too low a level to be useful. Let's try Starveria. But I would like to catch one of these things. I wouldn't mind a big, chonky Bibarel. Alright. Ooh, Icy Wind. Arabian, no! Alright, Everforth, get out there. Alright, so the item description of Heavy Balls says they are better at catching unsuspecting Pokemon. The ball is heavy to fly high or far, but it's highly effective if you manage to hit an unsuspecting Pokemon. I don't know if it also has its normal heavy ball abilities, but we'll see, I guess. Nope. I mean, it might, but grew enraged. Ooh, oh, its stats are raised. That's not great. This probably wasn't a good idea as we were heading into. I really don't want to kill Sill because I'm trying to raise the poor thing's happiness. Let's try another ball. Gotta craft some more heavy balls. Come on, come on, come on. No. Bye, Boot. Okay, I think we're gonna run if we can. Poor little Sill. Run! He's so cool looking. All right. Sil, do you want to grab some apricorns for us real quick? There's a good girl. All right. So we do have, yeah, we've got revise and we've got the ability to craft more. But we'll go ahead and revive our whole team here real quick. That was worth an effort. We didn't really get to have a very extended battle against the alpha, Cricketoon from last time. So worth the experiment. But yeah, not probably. I mean, if we wanted to, we probably could have knocked the thing out, which maybe we could do, I guess. But we've got other things we're supposed to be doing. We'll come back. Let's go check out. This cleaver, or at least get over here. We're gonna be ignoring all these shaking trees. I would love some apricorns. Don't really want to battle. Ooh, a Psyduck. Hang on. Ooh, a Baneri. Okay, hang on. Do I have any heavy balls left? Hang on. We can craft some. If they're better at unsuspecting Pokemon, we'll unsuspect some Pokemon. And I learned this berry trick. Draw their attention if they're running away or spooked or whatever. Hey, there we go. All right. Got a Psyduck and a Baneri. Fantastic. Brand new Pokemon we'll bother to catch. But, all right. Scythers. Oh no, is this a ravine? Okay. Can I? I think maybe there's a actual entrance over here. Actual path I'm supposed to be using. Yep, okay. Scyther, Cleaver is another Pokemon I do want on my team. It looks like there are wild Scyther over there, so that'll be good. We'll pick up one of those at some point or another. Maybe not today. Maybe I'll do it between now and next episode. But I really would like to get to the whole point of this episode. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this is Leo.
I am Leon of the Pearl Clan, the Warden to Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. And you, I already deduced that you come here to meet Cleaver, am I right, aren't I? Of course I am, I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Cleaver has become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's design power, but whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. So I must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleaver right now.
I'll do anything.
Oh, such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleaver. I have to admit I'm struck by your passion.
I feel like maybe his leader should have come with us and just tell us that, like, hey, this dude's here to help.
But well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told in no uncertain terms by Irida that I am to let no one near Cleaver. I'll fight you off myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face the wrath of my Goomy.
I'll take you on, bro.
You don't even realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad you are. Go, Goomy, see if you can ooze some good sense over this foolish troublemaker.
I don't really have any dragon combatants at the moment. Oh no, Sil! My sweet little Sil! No! Let's bring him forth in, I guess. Alright, let's go for Hypnosis, see if we can't put it to sleep. That would be helpful. Maybe I should do that. Alright. Let's go for a strong style tackle while he's sleeping. Oh, baby! Alright. That'll work. Battle decided. Yes, I would say so. Yes, I would say so. Alright, fantastic.
How can this be?
I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleaver now. The only welcome you'll get is if you approach him as a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try making him an offering. Nice heaped helping of his two favorite foods, served up with respect by his Laurel Warden. That's me, of course. It's usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. But even I, Cleaver's Loyal Warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now, not with the way Cleaver's rampaging and running amok. There's nothing an outsider like you can do.
The ancestors of Cleaver, Weirdeer, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike. So it's said, it's by their grace that our clan, that any of us, still lives in vast Hisui today.
Irida, what are you doing here? Yeah, she really should just come with us. Would have made this all a lot easier.
As you say, Cleaver's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by that lightning, could the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleaver means so much to our clan. I'd hope we could bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Cleaver from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people and Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team.
You, stranger from behind the sky, tell me, could you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy?
I mean, I'm just going to beat him to a pulp. So, sure, yeah.
Very well. Liam and I will gather foods that please Cleaver in hopes that we might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of Vast Hisui.
Why am I walking away? What do I need to search Hisui for? Your arc phone is beeping. Mysterious power now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. Hey, that's exciting. Press the B button while consulting the map on your arc phone to instantly travel to base camps and other locations. Might not be usable in some situations. Sweet. That's cool. That's fun. I'm not sure why I'm moving like that. Am I getting some drift? I haven't really had any issues with my Joy-Cons, but I am not even touching the controller right now. That's weird. Okay. So what exactly? Head to a base camp and report what you've learned. Okay. Great. That I can. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Let's go to the Heights camp. Yeah, I don't know. This Joy-Con might be having an issue. I've got a backup. I've got 2 pairs of Joy-Cons, so.
Good to see you, Tortimer. And how's your research into Cleaver going? Swimmingly, I expect. Oh, is that so? Now that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favorite foods will normally make Cleaver quite agreeable, is that it? I need to mull this over back at the laboratory. You should come along too, dear boy.
Alright, caught a handful of Pokemon. Get $1,000. Great. Okay.
So according to the information you were able to learn from Irida and Leon of the Pearl Clan, were this normal course of events, that Frenzy Cleaver would be calmed by a nice serving of his 2 favorite foods. I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas or some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Cleaver, but draw him back from his frenzy? But by your own report, even Cleaver's warden, who looks after Cleaver and knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that could help us.
Yo, why don't I just, like, beat him to a pulp? That is the Pokemon way, after all. Violence is the answer. What's in that tank? Oh, it's an Oshawott. Is that the Oshawott?
Eureka! We'll simply have to throw the food. You've quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Tortimer? Might I suggest you take Cleaver's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon?
Sure!
Yes, all coming together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Cleaver's beloved foods into balls, then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea, if I do say so myself, and for what you call these yummy projectables, how about tea time balls? Puts one in mind of a nice relaxing afternoon tea, doesn't it?
Sure.
Why wouldn't you simply call them Laventon balls, Professor?
Oh my, with that name, it'd sound like I'm the one being launched at our frenzy friend. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct?
I mean, that's what they said. They didn't tell me what his favorite foods are, so...
And you should get back to the Grand Tree Arena and let the Pro Clan know our plan.
If you're off to the Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights camp, eh?
Yeah, I guess. Alright, so we got an Oshawott in a tank. I guess Cyndaquil might be in the fireplace here, and then... Ah, there's Rowlet. Up in a tree! Okay, here we go! Oof, this episode's gotten long already. I guess... Can I talk to Silene? Okay, yeah, I did want to show her my Pokedex because I think I've qualified for the next rank. Wait a second. I've already completed Quilava's thing too? And this is a lot easier than I expected it was going to be. I thought I was going to have to do like all of these tasks to get there, but no dice. All right, so we're going to quick show her our Pokedex because yeah, I had maxed out for 2-star a while ago. And I don't know if all the new points I'm getting are going to waste at that point, or if they kind of rack up and, you know, I'll have basically already qualified for 3. I don't know. I can now use Feather Balls. Pokemon are level 30. Yeah, we wanted the level boost for sure. Here are these for the recipes you'll need for crafting. Feather Balls. Sky Tumblestones. I've not really seen those. And Super Potions. Okay. Pep Up Plant. I do believe I've gathered a couple of Pep Up Plants. You need to get yourself complete Pokedex. You have to rise higher in the ranks. Curious. Okay, so they do continue to rack up. I am very close to the next rank, so that's exciting. Alright, so I was hoping to battle Cleaver today, but it appears that that's just going to be a whole ordeal in and of itself. So, in hopes of, yeah, there goes my... there goes my Joy-Con. Stop it, man. Yeah, I'm not, I'm not doing that. But, yeah, it seems like probably too much more time going to be dedicated to fit into this episode. So we will be taking on the Noble Cleaver next time. A little bit of the interstitial episode here, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys. And I will see you all back here next time as we definitely go take on the Noble Cleaver and see what he's got in store for us. Alrighty, guys, have a good one.